my game or what this is from, but they're 100% Norwegian. They're all up in the middle of fucking nowhere. So the war has begun in earnest on these guys. There it is. Declare war. Establish a protectorate. Proceed. So I'm basically just substituting the casus belli with random bullshitty casus belli. So let's invade Manchuria. Just break them. And I'll take my fleet. And I'll go here to Korea Bay. So I think my armies are better than theirs considering they're a partially westernized nation. Yeah, they're losing thousands of soldiers. I'm losing, what, hundreds? It's a slaughter. They can't do anything. Oh, they've all been defeated. And we are now winning the war. There's an army up there, but I'm not too concerned. So let's split the army. We'll leave some artillery dudes and some regulars here, and we'll move on to Jarim Chukalgalan, whatever the fuck it's called. Oh. Alright, let's intercept them there. Luckily I got some cavalry to help us. And the battle has begun. The Battle of Jarim Chugalan. We're actually taking heavy casualties. Oh, my general died leading his men. He was brave. But we won the battle anyway. Let's take the train up here. We'll be able to intercept these guys, defeat them. Surprising is the Manchurians are slightly stronger than I thought they'd be. Oh, it's a slaughter. Oh man, it's a slaughter. Hit by one. Quick, chase them. They're running like cowards. So this army will be ready. It's all guard units. I'll send them here to wipe them out. Korea Bay is it's pretty much over for Manchuria at this point. I can still invade Manchuria and just gain 5 infamy this time. So I don't know. So I just won another battle. This war is over at this point. There's nothing they could possibly do. Actually, let's just let them siege. Just go north. So let's see. War between the Empire of Japan and Manchuria. Of course, it made the front page. Everyone wants to know about our war. So now we can build casements, flak towers, and the Czech hedgehog. I don't know what those are, but we're going to get them. Well, I know what the dragon's teeth and a casement is. Just a bunker, but... This victory, man. This victory, guys. It's gonna be good. You know, we'll gain our rightful place. And then we can invade Mongolia. I think there's an option to invade Mongolia and then eventually invade China. Let's take this army and go up here. But as you can see, when you declare war, you can launch propaganda campaigns to reduce your war exhaustion. If you guys want to see your war exhaustion, it's right here actually. When you're fighting a war, it'll be right here, or right here, more rather. And ours is 0. Our people, they're so far removed from this conflict, they don't even care. And it's you know, the longer the war goes on, you can gain war exhaustion. But also, the longer the closer to home the conflict is. Since this conflict's not close to home, it's in the colonies, no one cares. So there you go, annex Manchuria. The Empire of Japan has annexed Manchuria. So there we go. So Manchuria is now ours. And, sure, get rid of the worst. Go here, go here. So our next goal will be to invade Mongolia, I think. And then we'll invade China, and German Vietnam, and French Vietnam, and eventually Dutch Indonesia. But, yeah. Actually, probably now. Whoa! The first proposals for the first motorways. Oh, okay. Made in Germany. So they're building the autobahns across Germany. That's basically what that's saying. So wait, what? Restoration of order to Xinjiang. Let's, I can't go there, so let's go here. Justify a war. Wait, they're puppet. Justify a war, release puppet. Sure. We'll knock, the Soviet Union down a peg as well. And since they don't have a fleet, we'll have to... God, that power surge is scaring me. I don't want my computer to shut off in the middle of recording. It's the last thing I want. So let's bring another army, actually. The Empire of Japan. Actually, instead of doing the Soviet Union thing, let's stop this. And let's begin a war justification for China. So let's justify a war to total annexation of China. Or do you guys think we should a place in the sun? What are the regions here? Let's look. I can seize Outer Mongolia or Inner Mongolia. That's really it. Northern Zili. Maybe Shandong. What's the militancy here? It's actually nothing. So Manchuria, I could release Manchuria as a puppet, and I could release Siberia as a puppet as well. Neither, I'm going to do neither. So let's build up the army here. Let's build, you know, Mongol engineers and Manchu regulars, armed with proper equipment now. And we'll build an army to fight the Chinese. Let's get some dragoons. There we go. So we ticked over yet to the new units? Not yet. Huh. You do tick over to the new units. I've done it with the French. But then again, France, I'm in like 1940 something. So let's see. How is this war going? Xinjiang acquires Xinjiang and cut the Republic of China down to size. Well, then I'm just gonna go justify war, total annexation. And I just gained 34 infamy, but we can fix that. So let's release the nations of Siberia. See, you'll lose 5. So let's do this. That's fine. So we've released Siberia. They automatically gain an army of 12 as a base army. But they're, you know, Social Democrat. They're in my sphere of influence. Now I'm down to 29, which is still, you know, attackable. So I'm going to release Manchuria as a satellite as well. There we go. So now we have 2 puppet states. And I can still pursue my goal of invading China. So where's the capital of Manchuria? It's up here, actually. You know, China's going to be very weak after this war. I'll be able to move in with my troops very quickly. Be able to, you know, blockade the Chinese fleet wherever the fuck that thing is. Let's take a look. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. So let's use my fleet here to scout real quick. See if we can't find the Chinese fleet, if it exists. I don't even think there one exists. No, I don't think there's such a thing as a Chinese fleet. So these guys are a Prussian constitutionalism. They're a palace faction. These guys are an absolute monarchy. Both are a puppet, and they will now ally with me. So I actually have like a sphere of influence and a bunch of allies I can call to a war. They're both civilized nations, which is good. They took Pogabee, but that's fine. We need a Japanese elite ruling this nation. And these guys have a Manchu elite. So look at that. China's getting just destroyed. Straight up. Just wrecked. There's nothing they can do. And I could release Korea, but I'm not going to. That would bring me down another 5, but once you're under 23, you're under the cap limit for, you know, war being declared on you. The fears of Italy. So how long is this war justification going to take? It's going to take another 163 days, so another year, basically. And we'll be able to invade. We still have... Oh, we can now do the combined arms maneuver, which gives us armies, discipline, morale, military tactics, organization, lots of good shit. And then I'm going to start going straight into the Navy, because we gain plus 15% research bonus when doing Navy stuff. So we'll do the battleship fleet, the hydraulics, the remodeled doctorate for navies to fight. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union is just ripping these guys apart. China has no chance. They're getting destroyed. Actually, is the Soviet Union higher than me? They are. Their military is higher than me, only by a little bit. This war's really disrupted their navy. Or their army, more rather. So let's see if we can get more armies. Oh, hell yeah, we can. So let's just... I always get guard units, just because. No real reason, other than they're better than regular infantry. As you can see, their attack is better. Their defense is better. They have 250% discipline. Their maneuver is better. So I always just build guard units if they're available. Engineers will help tear down construction stuff, like forts. It'll be easier to capture forts and stuff like that. Oh. The Empire's Destiny. What's that? I've never seen that event. Alright, let's take a look at it, guys. We just got New Deal. Oh, Roosevelt has come to power. So the New Deals were a set of reforms and programs that were aimed to help the flagging flagging American economy and its people recover from the onset of the Great Depression. Though the doctrine of massive spending, the opposite of austerity economics, it was largely responsible for saving the American democracy through the onset of World War II. It saved the American economy. It included things like the AAA, the Agricultural Adjustment Act, and the TVA, the Tennessee Valley Authority, with such alphabetical agencies forming the basis for the New Deal and its properties. So that's cool. So let's do a look at the Empire's Destiny. Time has come to stretch our mighty arms. Okay, time has come to stretch our mighty arms of the great Empire of Japan across all of the Pacific region and beyond. We can proclaim ourselves masters of the Pacific, bet it for a hefty prize in international standing. Gain 50 infamy, gain conquest casus belli on the Republic of China, Siam, Australia, New Zealand, and Siam. That's actually tempting. Let's do it after we conquer China, because I'm already gaining a total annexation thing for China. And they're, fallen from great power. They have an army strength of 3. And then after we defeat China, I will declare an empire in the sun. And then we can gain a conquest casus belli on Siam twice, along with Australia and New Zealand. I think the one means Vietnam, because we'll get cores on Vietnam and stuff, and New Zealand and Australia. So my militancy's going down. I only have a little bit more for this war justification, right? 9 days, 8 days, 7. Now the depression's actually hitting me, and I can fix this by raising tariffs a little bit. Actually, if I raise tariffs, it just keeps going and going and going. So, alright, I've gained it. Let's declare war. Total annexation. We need 85 war score or something like that to invade. So let's move in. And we're going to make a race for Beijing. There's nothing China can do to oppose me at this point. Their army is so small, so limited. You know, they've mobilized and they have 3 military power. So my troops are moving in. We're going to take Beijing. That's their entire army right there. They can't even build past their force limit. Otherwise, the Soviet Union will declare war on them. Let's call my ally. So Manchuria is joined, and let's call Siberia as well. They joined as well. So there we go. Let's take Beijing. Their army runs the 6th Army. Let's, I don't even have to deploy my fleet. Let's go here. Actually, let's go here and pick up the guys from Taiwan, and we'll land in Hongzhou. And we'll invade from the south. There's nothing the Republic of China can do at this point. You know, that war with the Soviet Union literally brought them to their knees. So we'll seize the coasts, and we'll break the army of China. They've been caught by the army of Siberia, and now our army has caught them. It's all over. China is now being occupied. Their northern border has been occupied. It's something fierce. I think I'll release the Republic of China as a puppet state just because it's too large. It's too vast. Maybe I won't. I don't know. So the Manchu have sent a massive army. These guys, the 1st Army, are going to have the order of seizing outer Mongolia, or inner Mongolia more rather. The rest of the armies will push south, taking, you know, province by province. Let's go. Border fortifications are almost done. We're going to do combined arms next, so we can get armor support. Oh good, here's the army I wanted to form up. Let's go here. I'll pick them up with the fleet. I'll drop them off. Because the Imperial battle fleet, China doesn't have a navy. So the Republic of China fears our might. Prejudice and hatred reign in China. That's saddening, but it's also completely normal considering I've declared war on them. I'm now kicking their ass. Wow, Xinjiang is actually a Chinese Communist Party is taking over. Look at that, it's crazy. So I believe historically World War II begins in they begin it at 1939, but I'm pretty sure it begins in 1933 with the invasion of China. So let's land down here with some troops, and we'll seize Shanghai. And we'll also seize Nanjing as well. It's hilarious as the Heavenly Kingdom has claims down here. Oh good, they finally captured this region. Let's we'll march south and we'll go and eventually we'll meet up with this army. Kind of box them in. And we've already conquered half of the nation, roughly. As my fleet chills outside of Shanghai. So, we have shattered the tentative peace. Well, not even. It was shattered long before. Germany's still scary. I have to be at peace. I gained 50 infamy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what just Manchuria means. I don't. I guess Manchuria has to click the button too. I don't know. So the Chinese are being defeated. Or they have been defeated. They don't have an army. They're mobilized and they don't have an army. So there's nothing they can do. It's going to take us a while to occupy all of China. Normal total annexation, which is, you know, fulfilled, and then we'll wait a little bit. Yeah, we'll wait a little bit until the infamy goes down. Because I have some interesting, you know, things. I have some interesting, I'll probably have some fascist soup kitchens. How dare they? Actually, how big is the fascist party in here? It's not very big. Oh yeah, that's right. We have to invade Burma too. Is Burma an entire region? No, it's not actually. I'll just have to be like, hey, release Burma as a puppet. They won't accept the call. It's hilarious. This occupation is going to take forever. Shanghai has been taken. Just keep marching south around the coast. I missed an army. Oh, the artillery units. Let's just have them join the Tokyo garrison. I'm still, you know, I have the third largest army in the entire world, though. China will be mine. Ha 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 ha. Or between Japan and the Republic of China. Yeah, China's gonna take forever to occupy and control. And then the Republic just has like cores everywhere. So I'll just release it as the Chinese Empire or whatever. Under a puppet king. Or puppet emperor, more rather. Finally, the Northeast is going to be brought firmly under Japanese control with that occupation. I've basically control over half of China at this point. So one of these, here we go. We'll do a revolt. That's how much of China I actually own. So, I mean, at this point, the country's lost. I've won the war. Now it's just, you know, annexing every single province. So if I do this, do I gain... I just gain conquest casus bellis on them. That's it. And I'll gain it on Siam, Australia, and New Zealand. But Siam's my ally. I'll still gain it though. I guess I can just declare war on them anyway. It doesn't matter. At that point, I'm the most powerful nation in the Pacific. Who's really gonna stop me? America? Doubtful. They have no stakes in this. I don't care. They don't give a fuck. Manchuria fears our might. Damn straight. They're our good friends though now. After we kicked their ass, they're our good friends. I wonder if China would just fucking surrender. Nope. 85%. The Hungarian liberation of Croatia, with the Germans helping them. So, this world is going to be a world where Germany dominates the continent. Poor Neville Chamberlain has no... War has begun in Asia, and there's nothing he can do to stop it. Besides, we're not going to harm British colonies, not until later. Actually, no. I like the British way too much. I'll probably leave them alone. Even though that claim on Australia is looking better and better. Even though it's just like... And New Zealand. They're like... Ooh, I can invade them, but... Really, there's no purpose. Other than just achieving the grand Japanese empire. You know, claim our so-called rightful place in the world. Long after we've, you know, claimed it. Oh, more communists and liberals, really what I need. Our economy is actually doing quite poorly. That didn't help at all. So let's just leave it where it's at. And let's just let the economy do what it does. Usually it fixes itself. Bhutan goes bankrupt, man. So let's see what these events are. Recognize USSR. Recognize USSR. Recognize the USSR. Do I have that option too? I do have recognize USSR. I have to be at peace. And then the Soviet Union likes me more. Boom, 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 boom. We're actually getting close to conquering all of China. Oh, the U.S. just did something. The Philippine Commonwealth. The Philippines are now free. The Commonwealth of the Philippines was an administrative body that governed the Philippines from 35 to 46, aside the period in exile of the Second World War from 42 to 45 when Japan occupied the country. It replaced the insular government, a United States territorial government, and was established by the Tidings-McDuffie Act. There you go. So eventually the United States was like, hey, you can be free. So this is the government in between that. Oh, look. Our armies aren't so far away from each other anymore. And we've secured everything on the peninsula. Let's go here. Oh, look, it's Chengde. Let's go there. You've occupied that. Let's go there. So, it's a done deal. China is mine. They have the heartland right now. You know, the middle of China. We didn't occupy this province. Huh. It's okay. Let's take Qingdao. The Chinese were soundly defeated by the Russians first, and then the Japanese came in and scooped up the empire, or the so-called republic, supplanted it with the empire. I think I'm gonna hold on to China. This will go away after a while, and I can just be like, hey, empire in the sum. Do I get any cool events if I do that? Just the empire. Oh, what's this? More or less spread the word. Like, I have no militancy, so it doesn't matter. Everyone's completely happy with me conquering everything. They don't give a fuck. Look at that. They don't care at all. Send this army, go back and take that. This army will continue onwards. So, after I annex China, we'll end this episode. You know, it's 1935, almost 1936. And, you know, the war's over. We defeated them handily, because they had no army. And, our quest for a united empire, or a united Asia, is, it's growing. I can command their units. I didn't know you could do that. Alright, 87%. Nope, they won't accept. 88%. Nope, they won't accept. I have to get them to 100 probably. Let us not overextend. More jingoism. Sure. What do I care? Let's even take their islands. You know what's scary is Japan was actually really close to conquering all of China way back when. Like, can you imagine? Like, this was possible at one point. It was it was actually a goal. Now they would never. They'd fight a pretty hard war, though, if China came at them. That's for damn sure. This war's over. Now it's just, where the fuck do I base all the soldiers? Just base them in Canton, I guess. You know, 1 million people live here. 15,000 soldiers. Probably not going to do much. China. Completely annexed the Republic of China. There it is. It's over. And let's recognize USSR. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, the complete annexation of China. Now it's, where the hell do I put troops? Alright, let's go to most significant places in China, and I'll base troops there. So let's base troops in Beijing. I'll base troops in Nanjing, and I'll base these men in Kumeng or Dali, and these troops I'll keep in, I don't know, Shangzhou. There we go. There we go. Empire of Japan conquered China. China have Corsair? China does have a Corsair. So I guess I'm not releasing China. It's the Empire's destiny. I get double conquest belly on Siam. Unless there's another country I'm not seeing that's Siam. So, I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and to follow me on Twitter. I appreciate it. It really helps me out. And next time when you guys, when we come back, I'll be declaring the Empire's destiny and our glorious conquest of Asia. So, until next time, stay tuned.